Lucia is a business mentor of the new time, birth trauma expert, astrologer, and somatic coach who guides humans into their true essence. She motivates us to look into our own birth experiences in order to find the hidden messages to our experiences today. There we find the keys to our lives because healing needs the truth, and the truth leads to fulfillment. Lucia deepened her own experiences and traumas around birth in her 2 birth trauma online summits. These summits, with over 11,000 participants, brought about a quantum leap in individual and collective expansion of consciousness. Lucia shared her knowledge and experiences in a unique combination of bodywork, astrology, trauma research, and rebirth in her online courses and retreats. She guides people into their deeply hidden spaces of experience, releasing taboos and transforming shadow themes into the light. Lucia accompanies women and men into their radical cosmic birth to work from their very own essence in the service of the new earth. Welcome, Lucia von Fürstenberg-Maos.
Yeah, arriving into this world, into this collective mental bubble that we are in is a trauma. From coming from the wilderness and wideness from the universe to this earth, into this body, doesn't matter how beautiful labor was in the end and how much connected you might have been to your mother even, which is kind of a jackpot in this culture, which so just to in this point there's actually all our belief system is being generated or being built, all our limitations, trauma structures. And so if we want to go beyond whatever, beyond our normal life, we will always hit this wall or this matrix or this, it's like a barrier of our birth matrix, I call it.
You know, you said you wouldn't have chosen that for yourself, and there are things coming up that we usually push away. And what makes you move forward when all of this is coming up? Because I think our old programming, our natural programming from our brain, is to keep pain away from us, so that we push it away, so that we just go like, no. So what keeps you going through that?
I think it's my teachings that I'm really like going into my own teachings and knowing that that growth is like this, that it takes you really out of a linear timeline, that you think, today I'm doing this, tomorrow that's this, in 3 months I'm doing this. I mean, we are all in this anyway. Through Corona, we got all out of this linear timeline, but now I got really out, and I know that this is actually the most healing way to get out of this old matrix, to get thrown out. And it's like going onto the ocean. It's like not staying where you can like stand and see where you can like go out. You're like really in the middle of the ocean, and there you learn. There you have to find trust. And this is like just what I know, like what I'm teaching is to be in the unknown, because by being in the unknown, miracles, magic is schaltet sich frei, is like
unfolding.
It's unfolding, exactly. It's like suddenly, if all the safety that we think is safety is falling apart, then magic can pop up. Then you get really in contact with the underworlds. You're really like rooting yourself, but your inner instincts have to start working. You cannot, if your instincts continue sleeping, you won't arrive anywhere. You want to swim back as fast as you can. But I know that that by being in this ocean of waves, of not knowing what's gonna happen, by this really your soul is embodying actually. And this is what I know for my soul. And I am in contact. I'm quite good in contact with all my dimensions, I say. or with all my spiritual buddies and buddies that I have, and they are guiding me through. And in the same time, I'm just me, myself on this earth, and I'm also like, I am collapsing. Yeah, I am. I didn't collapse as much like the last 4 months in my whole life. Like it belongs to this process, but also to really like to fall down, to lose trust, and then to find trust. And this trust that you find, this is a new trust that you didn't have before. And then you lose trust again, and then you find another one. Yeah, it's really just falling down and standing up again. And when you stand up, you're stronger than before. And you have more wisdom. You are more yourself. You are less somebody else, or like culture wanted, or conditioning and things that you becoming. You have to become more yourself. And this is what keeps me going. And there is no other way. There is just you do it or you die, kind of. But because there isn't, and then you, of course, you go forward. Like die, I mean, with not that I die immediately, but like dying, like there is no, it doesn't feel alive, you know what I mean?
Yes, wonderful, beautiful. And I can totally relate to that process. And especially, there's this saying in German, no, I forgot it. Ah, damn it. But it's kind of, I'm going to butcher this here, but it's kind of like, when you fall down, you have to get back up. Otherwise you keep steady. Otherwise you will continue laying on the ground and will never have the strength to get up again.
Yeah,
So
then it will take you.
yeah. And so for you, this is like your daily, what you do daily, basically. Like, I don't mean to sound, this is larifari for you, but for most people, I think this process of, letting go of trust or losing trust is really, really scary. So, and for everybody probably, but for people who have always been in control and trying to control their lives and how they look, how they are perceived, what they do, if they come to you and say, okay, this is what I was doing and now I want to expand, what can I do?
Mm-hmm.
What would you guys?
This is all my work, exactly. And that's where I get a huge upgrade now. So that I really like in my field, if you come to my field right now, or the past 6 months, I was really like going with a small group of 7 ladies through a process of really initiating their business into expansion. Like actually not their business, they are expanding, and this is going into their business. It's like the natural wave of you are growing and your business is growing. And standing also here more for your truth. And it starts always like, we see, what do you really want? And some people are not in contact with this even anymore. They don't know what they really want. So it takes some time to just open it up, to just be in this field of everything is possible. Like it sounds very like blah blah blah, but if you can really make it true, to really be in this field of unbegrenzte Möglichkeiten. How do you say this nice word?
Unconditional
there must be a nicer
infinite
word.
possibilities.
Infinite possibilities, exactly. And to really being there and feeling yourself in this is making so much. It's actually already half of the work. And then to think and to feel bigger than you allowed yourself until then. And then it's the point that you really have to embody it. So you have to become this bigger thoughts or vibration. It's a vibration. If it's only a thought, it has no vibration. It needs to have the vibration of your soul. And then you are embodying actually this vibration. It's embodying your soul. It's your own frequency. Like as if you have a channel like a radio, and there you really have to become your frequency. You cannot, there comes a time that you don't want to just be in the main channel. You want to be your own frequency. But becoming your own frequency, like, or to change the frequency, there's always in between, there's something like it's gonna be bumpy, noisy, weird. Like this is what is happening and what people are afraid of. like this changing the frequency, like becoming more yourself. And this is what needs then some steps to really, that you have to really also act on it. You have to not act on the thoughts that you are having since 40 years or whatever, yeah, and on the possibilities that you think is that are in your matrix, but you have to connect more to this, yeah, space of infinite possibilities, that you start to feel alive, and to make the decisions from this part of yourself, not from the part that is here, and only looking to the left and to the right, what is possible for him, what is possible for him, or looking backwards, what was possible for me, and then always recreating the same and the same. You have to bring in something new, actually, yeah, something universal, something cosmic. And then you have to, this is what I love, to really then make this process of embodiment, yeah, of embodying your own truth, your own wisdom, that is just waiting to, yeah, to bloom on this planet. And this makes it, yeah, this makes yourself your way. This is making like radical changes in your life. What also happened to me. I mean, I was 2.5 years ago a yoga teacher and an actress, also even more long ago, and never really becoming successful, not earning anything, like maybe 800, 1,000 euro a month. And now then I made these radical steps and made 1 million in 2.5 years, which for some people is less, for others is a lot. For me, it is amazing. I mean, just because it's about the person that I had to become to make this happen. From like, this was out of my mind 3 years ago. Yeah, this wouldn't have been possible. I always thought I have to study to make more money than 1,000 euro a month. Yeah, and this is something then, if you take it serious, the impulses that you get, and act on them, then life is taking you also very serious. And this, like, yeah, I don't say that it has to be always like what I'm in now, but can of course also happen. But it's just that life is changing. Life won't stay the same. Yeah, it's expanding. It's expanding on possibilities. And you're becoming more your frequency means also that, yeah, other people are finding you that didn't found you before. Yeah, it's like now you have your own channel. You are the channel number one. And that's all the work that I love, that it's really like rebirthing yourself.